Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Commit Your Weeks into the Hands of God. And as we all know, it's a brand new year, a new Sunday, a new week, and a new year. So on this week, we want to thank God for all the good things that He has done for us during 2024, last year, the way He carried us through. I must confess, 2024 was not an easy journey, but God showed up and showed out for us. He fulfilled His promises, His covenant upon our life. So we want to give Him all the praises, all the glory, all everything that He deserves. As we all know on this channel, what we always do is we thank God a lot because God resides in our praises. So we want to thank Him. We want to give Him praises. We want to acknowledge Him for everything that He has done for us throughout 2024, the way He carried us throughout that year to this new year. We want to give Him all the glory. We want to give Him all the adoration. And we want to commit this new year into His hand. This new week, this new Sunday, and this whole year, we want to give it to Him. We want to commit everything into His hand. As we all know on this channel, we have a tradition. Every new year, we ask God for things that we want Him to do for us in the new year. And this year, I want us to ask God for three major things, three major important things that we want God to do for us in 2025. I already said it before. When I ask everybody to ask for something from God, I am not saying you should ask for little things. Even if you want to limit yourself, don't limit God. When you're asking for little things from God, it's as if you are limiting God, that God cannot do it. Do not limit yourself and don't limit God. Put all the big things that you wish you want to do or you want to accomplish in year 2025. Put them down. The three major ones, sit down, think deeply, ask questions, and know that, oh, these are the three major things I want to accomplish in this year. Just put them down. We always write them down, seal them in the envelope, and continue to thank God for the answers prayer. That is how we do it. And this is what I want us to do today. If you can do it today, if you can do it this week, but it should be this week. Let's write our three major prayer requests for this year. Everything that we want God to do for us this year. But it must be a three major thing that we will see and we'll be able to thank God for that. I asked for this and you did it for me. And we should continue to thank God for it every day, for the answers of the prayer. That is number one thing we will do this week as part of our New Year tradition that we always do. Another thing I want us to do for this week and for this year is to come and commit this year into the hands of God. Like, I want us to hand over this 2025. We want to give 2025 to God. Let me explain. When we said we want to give 2025 to God, we are giving Him all that we have, all that we have. We are giving it to Him to come and carry us through 2025, the way He carried us through 2024. We want Him to come and lead the way. This is a brand new year. We don't want to do things that we don't want to do. And we don't want to use our own wisdom and our own understanding alone to run this year. That is why we are inviting God into it. We are asking God to come and lead the way for us this year. We want Him to come and lead us. We want Him to come and walk this journey of 2025 with us. Normally, we already asked God to deposit so much in us in 2024. And because of the so much that He has deposited in us in 2024, we need Him to come and walk this journey, because that so much is greatness. That's so much that He has deposited in us. We sure need Him to come and walk this journey with us, because with that so much, we couldn't do everything by ourselves. So we need His wisdom. We need His guidance. We need His protection. We need His loving kindness. We need His restoration. We need so many things to accomplish so much in this year. That is why we want to lead. We want to give it to Him to come and lead the way. Because with God, all things are possible. With God, you have massive protection. With God, you have massive blessings. With God, you have massive restoration. With God, you have massive every good thing that you may require or you may ever think of in every areas of your life. So why won't we call him to come and lead the way in this brand new year? We don't have power of our own to do so much, but with him we can do multiple things. So we want to hand over this year 2025 into his hand. We want him to come and lead us. We want him to come and walk the journey with us. We want him to come and make every crooked road straight in this year 2025. We want him to go before us and come and fight our battles for us. We want him to come and do what only him can do in this year 2025 for us. He had already showed us so many in 2024. So we want him to come and do the extraordinary in 2025 for us, because he is a God that can do so much for his children. Once you call him to come and take absolute control, he is ready to take control and do more than you ever asked him to do. That is why we want to hand over this year 2025. That is why we want to hand over year 2025 into his hands, so that he can walk the journey with us, with all the greatness, all the loving kindness, with all the favor, all the mercy that he has deposited in us, with all the good things. We need him to come and carry them with us, to come and lead the way, to come and walk it with us, so that we can accomplish so much for him. We can accomplish so much for his purpose. That is the reason why we want to hand over this year into his hand. We want to commit the whole 2025 into God's hand. We want God to come and lead the way, to come and take absolute control, to walk the journey with us. That is all we have to do this week. We want to write 3 major prayer requests that we want God to do for us this year. And we want to commit the whole year into his hand. If you want to make covenant with God for this year, continue. Like, go ahead and make your covenant. But don't forget, when you are praying all this prayer, pray them for your children. Pray them for your generations to come, because you never can tell. Your children may not be a prayer warrior, and they may not know how to ask God for things. They may not know how to make covenant with God. So when you are doing all of those things, include your children, your family, and your generations to come in them, so that all this prayer will go a long way. Even when we are no more, our children will be seeing the reflection of all our covenances and all our prayers. So that is it for us on this week. Commit your week into the hands of God. And don't forget, it's another beautiful day, another beautiful week, and another brand new year. We should always be good and be wonderful to people. Do have a good day. Thank you and bye.